and welcome to another sketchbook club. This week we're going to be painting a magnificent Pakistani truck. I have always loved the colours and intensity of their decorations. One day I'd love to see one in real life. Now, this module is a really free one. You can use anything you like, from felt tip to Posca pens, watercolours, colour pencils, anything you have to hand really. But I'm going to show you my method of applying gouache paints onto acrylics, one of my favourite GT secrets. You will definitely need an HB pencil. But as I said, I'm going to show you what I used. So I used a set of acrylic paints, a set of gouache paints, a size 1 and a size 6 brush. I also used some fluorescent paints which you can buy from my website. You might also like to look at my free YouTube tutorial about using them. Right, first of all, print out your transfer sheet, reference sheets and instructions. Then start to transfer the truck onto your page by carefully drawing over my red drawing. Now, it's important to note that this is my very detailed version. Please feel free to make it much simpler by either only transferring the outlines or painting over some of the fiddly bits. So when you've drawn over everything you want to transfer, turn the paper over and scribble all over the back, making sure the paper doesn't move around. Once the truck image is transferred, you're ready to add colour. But first, have a really good look at both of the reference sheets for inspiration for patterns, colours and decorations. Then, if using fluorescents, add some to your palette before adding a nice selection of the rest of your acrylic paint so you can mix some really bright colours. Now start to add your acrylic base layer. Now this can be quite scrappy and I promise you're going to think it isn't going well, but it really is. Remember, you're just adding a base layer. You can work to the same principle if you're using other paints too. Working in layers is a great method I always use. Adding a little bit of white to colours will make them less translucent. And if things are too fiddly, don't worry, you can always leave these for the overlayer like circles or fiddly shapes with your gouache paint. Once you've covered all the areas and the paint is dry, it's time to add your gouache paint details. Taking your now clean palette, add blobs of all the brightest colours onto your palette. And if using fluorescents, they work just as well with gouache, especially with a dash of white in them. It's literally like adding chili to a recipe. A dot of fluorescent yellow to blue, for instance, makes an incredible colour. Now, I am quite obsessive, so I did work on this for hours. I love getting lost in details and adding until there's simply no room left for embellishments. But do feel free to make this less detailed. However you choose to do this, it really is a lovely and absorbing process to enjoy. And there you have it, your finished masterpiece. Now, I did mine on a piece of A3 paper, drawing round an A4 piece first so I can pop it in a frame. But it does make for an amazing addition to your sketchbooks too. I loved how different everybody's was when we did this in my studio. People use lots of different colours and styles, and I cannot wait to see yours. So please do share your masterpieces using the hashtag sketchbookclubtruck. Have fun, and I will see you at the next sketchbook club.